Hello there folks, this is your friend and host Normandie Junction. Welcome you back for another episode of Building the Olympic/Titanic, and today we are going to be doing just a small room here on the ship. Well, quite a big room, expanded 2 decks. We are going to be doing the squash racket court. I hope I said that right. Yes, it was quite unique because it's probably one of the first on board an ocean liner back in the early 20th century. But before we begin, I just want to say a big thank you again to all my current subscribers and new one joining the channel as well. If you'd like to consider giving this video a like and a subscribe at the end of the video, it will help the channel grow, and I do appreciate all your time for this video. Okay, so let's begin. So where we need to start off, folks, and oh, by the way, I hope you enjoyed building the dining room in the last video. So I thought, I'll make another one straight away. So here we go. So we're going to need to come to the bow here. Now, the squash court, well, racket court, I'll just call it the squash court. It's a bit easy for me to say. It was located on G deck and F deck. That's G for George and F for Freddy. So looking at the design here, it's basically this bottom one here is the postal room, but this row here, this is G deck. Okay, and you need to go to basically G number 78, which is I've already marked here, which is this where I put the sea lantern. So I remind you that's row G, G for George, frame number 78, and you need F78 as well of the bow, which I've marked there for you, but we need to start on G. Okay, so I'll just start this off, get your light grey concrete, leave the centre block there, we'll use that as reference, and go to the left or the right. It depends how you're going to put yourself up, but I need to go to the left. You need to go out by 15, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll put a little light block there, give me some light here. This helps us see a bit better, doesn't it, folks? Okay, now from starting from this block here, I'll put a light that block there. Get your light grey concrete again, and you need to extend this all the way up to the bow 88. Okay, frame 88, which also here is going to link up with the cargo deck here. So this is frame 88, and you just link it up to the center there of the cargo hold. Okay, so that is how big the room is. So if I'm going from this side, as I say, that'll be the center block there, little marked there. Bow row G 88. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And it's the same for this side as well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you just join it up with the other one. So this is the actual size of the room. Okay, so it was located before the first hatch, or the third hatch, obviously, of the well deck there. And there's a little staircase at the back here. Okay, so there'll be a staircase up here, and it's going all the way to the top. Now, I haven't filled in the frames just yet, but I don't really need to this moment in time. But like I say, if you haven't done, just fill these frames underneath for where the room is located. So I'll just do the first one here to give you a reference. If you've done it already, by all means, you don't need to do this. I'll just finish there. And what I'll do as well, I'll do the other side as well, but obviously I'll just go out to the side of the squash court. Okay, so continuing on, get a quartz slab, put it on the center frame here, and just go straight across. Okay, there you go. Now what you need to do now is, let me just find what frame it is on. Okay, let me get my bearings again, folks. Okay, so 78. Yes, you need frame number 83. So like I said, let me find my bearings again. 78. Okay, so that's 1. So 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. Come over to the frame here. Okay, you need white concrete, which I don't have. Okay, just put in 3 blocks here. Well, actually 5 blocks, folks. And just go 1 too high. These are going to be like small little vent shafts. This to let air into the room. So if you go up by 3 on each side, just leave a 3 centering the gap there. And what you do next, you just get your iron bars and you put it in the center here. Okay, and it's the same for the other side. Which actually, I'll just get my quartz block, which I don't have. I'm never always prepared for these videos, I tell you. Okay, so let me just fill these frames out for me. I say, I'll probably do a jump cut on before I get this all filled in for you. Okay, so white concrete, do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up by there, join it right across, and get the iron bars again. Let's put the quartz slab there. And there's a little vent for you. Okay, right, now moving on. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay, so what we need to do now is come over. Just going to bear this, folks, bear 1 second. Sorry for the delay. Okay, yeah, we need a frame a number. Let's go back to here again. 78, 79, 80. 81. Yeah, sorry, it's frame 81. It's this one here. Let's get your quartz slab again. Okay, I'll just put that down there for you. Go to the iron bars. Quartz slab, yep, just drag it across. And drag it across to the other side. There we go. So this is the layout of the court. And what you need to do next is actually lay down the floor. Now what I do, I have seen in some of the poetry it's like an oak colour, but in some pictures I've seen it as a red colour. So what I'll be using is a crimson slab. Okay, so to get my crimson slab, all you need to do, start from this corner and start laying it down. And just fill in all the sections. Actually, sorry, before we do that, folks, actually, I just reminded myself, don't go around the inside of the grey concrete. In fact, that's what we'll do next. If you get your grey concrete, dark grey, just go all the way around. Okay, this is the inside wall. Okay, and just go the inside around again. Just that. There we go. Like I said, if you've got any questions about the build so far, please leave a comment below in the video and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. Okay, so there we go. So we need an inside frame. That's the inside frame. Okay, so now we'll go back to filling the floor. So I'll do this quickly as I can. There we go. So I'll try and put as much light down as I can. So basically you're filling it all in this section. Okay, that section and that section and all this as well. Okay, and I've just realised I made another error, folks. Doing this vent again, it's not on the grey concrete you do, it's on the darker grey concrete. So if you just basically get your white concrete like I've done here. Okay, just do it on the inside. So let's get rid of that. Do it all again. Okay, so just daily eager to get on with the videos and I realise I've just not written a plan down. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's start fresh again, folks. Here we go. So like I say, yep, we just need to fill out the floor there. Per se, what I'll do now, actually, what I'll do, right, I'll do a quick jump cut. I'm trying to cut down on these jump cuts. I'll do a quick jump cut now, guys. I'll finish the floor and I'll do some of the frames, but I'll be back in just a moment, guys. Right, I'm back, folks. So it should look like this now. I have just completed the underside of the deck below with the smooth quartz frames, and I've been filling out the rest of the court here for you. Okay, so moving on to this corner here. Okay, you need to get a light grey concrete, and basically all you need to do is drag it up to the next deck. Okay, actually, well, no, actually, so it's not grey, it's white. Drag it all the way up to the top, so we'll hit the next deck first. So this is the bottom of F deck. For reference as well, all you need to do is drag it along the frames here. So if you get your white concrete, I'll put another light block there so we can get some more light, see where we're going. Okay, so get your white concrete. Okay. Actually, sorry, not white concrete, light grey concrete, put it here, okay, drag it along, okay, so get your light grey concrete, okay, drag it all the way, till you get to frame 88 again,
it's still quite dark. There we go. Oh, by the way, I realised I didn't have my mic on in the past in that recording time, so you might find the volume a bit more louder. Okay, so there we are. We're up to this frame here, so we just put a grey concrete line there, put another one there. It's just for reference as well. Okay, and then all you need to do as well is get your white concrete and drag it to the top. So what I'll do, I'll start from this corner here, drag it all the way up to the top, so it should hit the grey frame there. Okay, and also in this corner here, leave a gap of 3, so that's a 1, 2, 3, put a block here, and go up by 7, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the next block just drag it across, okay, because this is going to be the door. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and all you need to do now is just fill in the gap. So starting here, all the way across. There we go. Okay, so like I say, I'll leave it as a jump cut for you. I'm trying to cut down on these jump cuts, but I just want to speed these videos along to make sure none of you like miss out or anything like that. There we go. Keep doing one line at a time. I haven't got around to World A. I think that only works for Java, doesn't it? Does it anything work with Bedrock? Learn how to copy and paste items. But like I say, I'm still doing this on a handheld. Well, not console. It's on my laptop now. But like I say, it's still a handheld gaming pad. Okay, so that's all joined up now. Okay, and we just need to repeat the process, going all the way across. So basically, these white concrete blocks are going on the dark grey concrete. There we go. Also including the back wall here. Okay, so like I said, there's a bit to fill in. So just fill in more in here. Okay, so just get your grey concrete again. Go from this corner here, so it's just opposite the frame. Go straight across. I mean, you can remove this inner frame here because we're going to be removing all this section here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 because we're one inward. Okay. And I tell you, it's not my night tonight. I just realised I need to do this in white concrete. Ah, there we go. That's that done. Okay. All right, let's get this right, Normandie. Come on. Right, okay, so with the grey concrete line now, on this side, just remove this frame here, which I've filled in. So remove all of this. Going straight across. There we go. Okay, and then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Join that up, going right across. Okay, get your white concrete again, and let's start filling in the gaps. There you go. Like I say, if you want to use this build, or this Olympic build, or Titanic build, whichever shit you want to build, if you want to use it as a downloadable project, go right ahead, not a problem. All I ask for is a like, a share, or a subscribe, or a mention in your video project. Just to let you know where you got the ideas from. Okay. Let's fill out this back wall here as quickly as we can. Okay. Here we go. Nearly done. And then we just got the back wall to do. And you have to excuse me, but got a bit of a sore throat as well today. So I'm trying to save my voice. But I don't want to be in a long periods of silence. I like to engage with the audience. Or you can just tell me to be quiet. There we go. Alright. Okay, guys. Right, let's fill this back wall in now. Okay, so this will be G deck section of the squash racket court completed. But we've still got the stairs to do. But I'll do the stairs once we've finished the court. Last row to go. There we go. Done. Right, I'm going to remove these frames now. Let's get rid of these. And just replace the smooth stone or the quartz, if you use quartz, with the grey concrete line. There we go. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all these frames which are added accidentally. There we go. Alright, like I say, it's quite a unique room. I didn't know any other ships before Titanic or Olympic that did squash courts. I mean, I know they did them on deck, but I'm talking like inside the ship. If you know any, please let me know. Could have been the Lusitania, Mauritania, not too certain. I do need to brush up on my maritime history. There we go. Right, done. Right, let's put some more light blocks down so we can see what's going on. Right. Okay, so that's the bottom half of the squash court completed. Okay, so I say the players or, you know, the crew or whoever wants to use the court, the passengers just came in here and played the game. And there's actually a little viewing balcony up here, which we're going to do. So going upwards, up to the next deck. Okay. Like I say as well, joining up from the deck, this deck here, if you get your quartz blocks, remember in the last video, this frame here, these two frames that go on, that's up, like here, there you go, good example of others. Okay, coming from this room here, we just remove these frames here, and you can join it up nicely with the squash court. There you go. So say just remove the smooth stone, put in the quartz. Okay. So I'll just go up there just before the third cargo hatch. Okay, so we'll just leave it as there. Okay. Let's replace a couple of them. So, okay, so we'll go on to the next stage. Okay, so what we need to do now is get your white concrete again. We're going to join this up to the next deck up. So this will be going all the way to the top, as so. And once again with your quartz blocks, let's say going from that frame there, just join it up nicely. I say these frames here, these lines of quartz which I'm doing, these stretch the entire length of the ship. Like I say, we'll be doing bit by bit. Okay, so I'll just drag this to the hatch again. There we go, there we go, which is there. And just get your grey concrete again. And just put it on top. Well, on the inside of it. So I say it's way too dark. Okay, so let's drag this along. There you go, but don't get rid of these frames here because this is going to be the roof. But what you can do, if you have not already done it, like I say, just fill in the smooth quartz slab to be the roof of the deck. As so, but like I say, I'll just leave that till my next jump up. Like I say, that is the actual size of the room, so it's quite a big room, 2 decks worth. Okay, so all you need to do is get your white concrete, fill in this section here, all the way up to the grey concrete. But when you come to the hatch here, you just go before the hatch, which is here. Okay, going all the way across. Okay, but leave this blank at the minute. Okay, in fact, what I'll do, guys, I'll just fill in this 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do the frames above me as well. And like I say, I try avoiding, but I do need the jump cut. So I will be back in a moment, guys. Right, I'm back again, folks. So hopefully it should look like this in your build. Just a little block there, big block. But like I said before, these frames here, these quartz box lines that run the entire length of the ship. I'm on F deck at this moment in time. They go all the way across the ship, and they join nicely on the outside of the squash court on G deck as well. Okay, but this is the inside. Like I say, I've done the roof. I filled it all in. If I made a mistake just there, let's correct that. There you go. So the next part is we're going to just do the viewing area here of the squash court. Now you just need to get white concrete again. Okay, just put a line on the light grey concrete. There we go, on there like that. And what you need to do next is get your walls. Okay, so I use the, and I still can't pronounce it right. Andesite wall, andesite. I'm about to give up, really. Yeah, just that item, that block. Okay, now what you need to do, starting from this corner here, just go in by 3. 1, 2, 3, put 1. And 1, 2, 3, put 1. 1, 2, 3, put another 1. 1, 2, 3, another 1. 1, 2, 3, another 1. I'll put some more light here so we can see what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, and another 1. So that leaves a gap of 3. Okay, so all you need to do is drag them to the top of the frame. There we go. Actually, I forgot to say, if you get your white concrete again, just go from the top corner here, pull it right across. There we go, joined up nicely. Okay. So I'll pull that right across, going right to the top. There you go. So that's 1. So there should be 6 in total. Six posts. There we go. There you go. Done. Okay. So after doing that, you do. Oh, I just realised it's got to be too high. Sorry. After the. I have to say it's not my day today. After the light grey concrete, it's too high. So that's 1. So just fill that in. Just gonna move that one. Move that one. And there's a reason why, because obviously we've got to lay a floor down. There we go. There you go. That's how it should look, folks. Okay, now get your walls again and just put them on a row across the bottom like this. All the way across. Okay, after doing that, if you go 1, 2, up to the 3rd one, put another 1 there. Just drag it across. This is like a, like a leaning fence. A rail, basically to stop people falling over. There you go. So like I say, what it is basically on this side, you're walking to the squash court. You'll be able to watch the game here if you want. Just stood here. And then you go down the steps here, which we're going to install, and you go into the squash court here. Okay. So, but what we need to do next, we need to do the roof. Okay. So if you just bear with me, you need a sea lantern, and what I've used is a yellow concrete block. So let's get my yellow concrete. Start off in any corner you like. I say I start with this one, put a yellow concrete. And then you just got to go all ones like this. Leave a gap of 1. Just keep going across. There we go. In the corner again and again. Just keep going. Just placing a block. Leave a gap of 1 in between each one. There you go. I mean, if you want to choose a different colour, that's not a problem. But I say I just fancied the yellow. Done. Right, and to fill in the gaps, just put your sea lanterns. There we go. It gives a bit of light to the room as well. So like I said, this is just below the F deck frames. Nearly done, so I just need to add some more here. Okay, and after completing this, you need your smooth quartz stairs, which I already have. I just put them in front of them. But make sure you get it right. I say just aim for the top and it will give you that shape, and just aim for the next one so it pulls it in nicely. There we go. Right to the end, and then aim for the top again. And the other top as well. There you go, so it should look like that. Next thing you know, just need to add the roof. So get your smooth quartz slab, aim for the corner, and just keep and basically fill in the entire roof. Right, so that's the roof now completed. So I put the last block in there. So this is the entire inside of the squash court, the racket court, whatever you want to call it. I'll just call it a squash court completed. Like I say, I'll put a few more light bulbs, make it a bit more lighter, so we can, for the purposes of filming, so you can see. Like I say, we've got the observation post up there, but this is what mostly it looks like on the inside. Okay. Everybody fancy a game? Okay, so let's get on with this. Okay, so on the outside here, okay, you need your pillar quartz blocks. Okay, so I'll just put that there. And starting from this block here, okay, drag it all the way to the top of the frame, which is there. Okay, drag it all the way up to the top. Make sure you're getting that pattern effect. There you go. Continue. I'll just go about halfway because, like I said, I know the staircase doesn't go any more further than halfway. There we go. Right, done. Right, so what you need to do now is come over to frame 77. This is this one here. Get your light grey concrete and put it exactly parallel with that the other grey concrete line just here, and just drag it across. Okay, I'll just go to the top there, so it goes about there. Okay, let's put a bit of another light there, so we can light up, see what we're seeing. And I'll just get my quartz block. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so it should look just like that. So it's all lined up nicely. And I'm just going to fill in the deck here. So just do it now. Like I said, the width of the staircase was 3 blocks across. It was a very, very, very tiny space. There we go. Quickly fill that in. Okay, so to do the staircase bit first, you need oak wood slabs, which I'll get now. Or whatever colour you want to do the deck. And some quartz stairs. Okay. Put there. Okay, so what you need to do is going from this block here, and you go 3 across. That's 1, 2, 3. Put down 3 slabs, and then behind it, actually what you can do first is actually make your slabs blocks. And what you need to do with your stairs is aim for the top like this, so they're pointing inwards. Okay, and once again, just make your slab stairs and going up, so you get the idea. So this is how I did my steps. And what I do after I've done them, going upwards, I just deleted the blocks and just replaced them with slabs. There you go. So it looks like that. Okay. So I'll just continue now. So there should be a total. I think it was 10 steps. Let's see if I can do it as quickly as I can. Okay, I don't know, can I add it there? Oh yeah, I can just do it like that. You can aim for the wall as well if you want to. Probably save time, wouldn't it? There we go. Just aim for the top corner, top right corner. Well, not complete top, but the middle. Sorry, top left. Okay. And as soon as you hit the center frame, just remove the center frame and replace it with a step. There you go. And from here, you can just fill this section here between frames bow 78 and bow 77. And we'll just get our smooth quartz slab again, which I keep getting rid of. There we go. Just fill in this deck, because it's like I say, this is the top of the deck. Okay. Okay, and once again, get your light grey concrete, put it on frame 77, and just drag it to the end here, basically where the wall ends here, which is about there. Okay, so just bear with me now. So drag that all the way across, and you can put a grey concrete line here as well. And what you can do now is get your pillar quartz block and just put it here. Okay, and then once you've put the down section here, just put some more pillar quartz blocks all the way to the top and fill in this top bit here as well. Basically put on the outside of the white concrete. There we go. And get your oak slab. I'll just finish the staircase off here while we're here, folks. So just bear with me. 1, 2, 3. Pull it up and down. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, this is all part of F deck here. So I'll just remove that. So we'll get it all down and fill it in. I mean, you don't have to use dark oak. If you want to use a different colour for the deck, that's absolutely fine. And once you've completed the stairs here, just put your slab to cover the quartz here and at the top. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so that covers about it. Like I say, this back wall here is still exposed, but like I say, I want to keep it open because this is basically F deck. On G deck though, okay, this section here, this grey one, you can fill in that section here. Okay. And also, like I say, this back of the wall here leads to the boiler rooms. These two frames, which are frames 76 and 75, 75 and 76. What else you can do as well, you can fill in the top, smooth quartz, going right away across. Okay. Like I say, I won't go all the way just to save time on the video. Okay, basically that is part of this bunker here. So all this here can be sealed off basically. And what I mean by that is, I'll show you now. Just have some a little extra for this video. Put some more light down so we can see where we're going. Basically, get your grey concrete, go underneath the sea lantern here, drag it downwards. And that lines up nicely with this wall here, and you can close all this off now. Obviously put a grey line in between if you want to know where the deck is. Okay, as I say, I'll just put a line here to show you what needs filling in. So all this, okay, and this section, all this can be filled in, which I'll fill in off screen basically. Okay. So we can get that all cornered off. Like I say, that's the coal bunker. Okay, so like I say, I just finished putting some oak slabs here. Like I say, I don't want to do any more going into the doorway because, like I said, this will all be part of G deck when I do G deck for you at the bow of the layout. Okay, so like I say, we'll leave it there. Like I say, get one more look around. So yep, that's the squash cut now done. I just thought you get it done as well, but I did notice, guys, when I was actually building it, we have done actually a mistake, and it's done to do with the hatches as well. Now, I think I did it wrong in the previous video, and I'll make a note of it where I went wrong. Basically, the center block here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We did it 12. It's actually got to be 15 width. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So basically, we're joining up here. Okay? And that, so I'm very sorry about this, guys. But like I say, could you, if you have done the hatches, like I say, could you just extend it? Okay, so like I say, apologies for that. I did get it wrong. So we are making the hatches wider. But like I say, if you go through each deck, okay, make sure you put some quartz lines and join up these frames here. Just fill that in now. So like I say, I could just remove all of this. Block of quartz there. A block of quartz there. Like I say, I do apologise. As I say, you do need to do. I mean, it's absolutely. You do need to do the bottom bit as well, all the way up to the back to the cargo holds. Okay, so like I say, it's 15 blocks across. So like I say, all you do to extend it is just delete the first 3 blocks. You can keep it there, and then just replace them all how we did before. So like I say, I'll get that all done ready for the next video, just to correct. So I do apologise for the error, guys. It's my bag. That's how you say it. Like I say, you can just get a block of quartz and yeah, just put it all at the bottom here. Now that error does apply also to hatch number 2. So if I just get a block of quartz here and just drag it from the smooth stone. Okay, so if I just remove here to show where I mean. Okay, I'll just take out the entire line here. I don't think it applies to hatch number 1. I'll double check on that. But for now, we need to rectify the error on hatch number 2 and 3. Okay, guys, so like I say, I'm just going to keep dragging this across. So like I say, I do apologise for that. My error. But like I say, if you can correct all these decks for me, that would be great. And I just want to check the stern as well, so if you just bear with me. I'll fly to the back. I can't remember if we did the stern hatches yet. Have we done the stern hatches yet? Let's double check now. I'll come into the light so we can see a bit better. So like I say, I'm cracking on with the bottom of the hull here, so we get ready for the engine rooms and the turbine room as well. No, we haven't done the stern hatches yet, which is great. I mean, what you could do, I mean, safe bet for now. Actually, no, I'll leave at this moment in time. Okay. Okay, right. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the video there, guys. Like I say, so once again, sorry for the error on the 2 and 3 hatches. So, like I say, if you could just correct them all on each deck for me, that'd be great. I will be ready for the next one. So, like I say, starting from the center block, it's 15 blocks out each way, rather than 12 or 13, what it was before. And going from the top as well, before I go. To say here is this, the pattern of it is exactly the same. Okay, so like I say, we'll be getting rid of like 1, 2, 3. So the top will be there. Okay. Actually, if I go downwards, it should join up. Yes, it does. It's there. Okay, so if I drag the new hatch layout here, so that goes all the way up there, goes all the way up there, and then once you go up each individual deck, let me just get this right. There we go. Yep. That's where our new hatch will be. Okay, so I'll just come back up here. Trust me, I put the block down in the wrong place. Okay, so that is that. Alright, so that's a new width. Just drag it across and join it up there. So we can just get rid of all this bit here. Okay, so like I say, it'll all be corrected for the next video. Like I say, that's my fault. Like I say, but the hatches will look bigger. And I think, to be honest, it does look a lot better with the hatches being bigger. I thought the hatches were a bit too small. As I said, when I was building the Titanic, I realised the error as well. So I'll put a note in the previous video where I did the hatches to let people know. Okay, alright, it's okay. So this is Normandie Junction. Thank you once again for sticking with me. Sorry for all the errors. But like I say, I'm only human. But like I say, I'll see you all But to say, if you like the video, please give it a like, considering subscribing or giving it a share. It does help the channel grow. Make sure you click on the bell to any notifications for any future videos as well. Alright then, so like I say, take care of yourself guys. This is Normandie Junction, and I'll see you all in the next one.